And we are back with more from the scriptures and what Shaul, the Shaliach, taught, and the importance of being obedient to his instructions, and also the Torah, obviously, because Shaul, in many cases, most of his own writings, they are guidelines for the Gentiles or the Goys, and he was very also thorough in what he did in terms of the guidelines and what they should be, before he was in fact being more stringent regarding the Torah, because it was mostly the set apart believers' teachings. And from there he gives us some very important instructions, and in Romans he states a very important point where he confronts the people when they came to him and they want answers from their own governments, and then he pointed out that they should be subjected to the kingdom to come authorities when they would reach the camp. And this gives us also another understanding of making bargains with the Creator and what it means. Let's say, for instance, you are in a situation where you understand that there is a person that is being obedient and also very understandable regarding the scriptures and the Torah and the instructions. And there are parts of the people in the world, they are serving the world, not serving the Word. And they're trying to make bargains. The Creator Himself has provided, not based upon their ability, because the Creator shows before He gives a favor or before He favors the believer that they themselves don't have any factor in them that would earn His trust, neither His favoring. The main point is doing His plan. He places people in certain areas to do His desire, to do His plan, His will. And there is no bargaining that can be made with it. There is no such situation, because this person was a year, and then give a year and then another year, so then makes it even. Who is making those decisions? The Creator has simply provided this person with this job, has provided a home, has provided provisions, has provided a vehicle, has provided money, and then there is no lack. And then because there is a believer that is being prepared in the plan, then they start making bargains with the world, forcing the believer that is not prepared yet, thinking that they are doing a positive situation when they are not. They are trying to bargain with the world to force the believer in Yahweh to be prepared before the time. And it is a sin, because the Creator has provided other people around, so then His plan can be taken care of. Because in the world there are evil people, and they want to force answers for themselves, and the Creator does not buy it. In other words, He does not go with their plan. So if you are in a situation where there is a person that is very faithful, and you are not, because you are in the world, then don't try to force the person to do what a person is not ready to do, because the Creator has not finished His work. Do your job as you were provided with a job from the Creator. You were provided with a vehicle, you were provided with funding, you were providing with money, you were provided with every area, place to stay, and the whole works. So then the Creator can do His work upon the people that He wants to be working with. You are extremely evil if you are forcing and you set up dates for the person. Oh, if certain actions they don't take place until this date, then no more. Was the Creator saying it, or was the evil in them trying to force the situation? Because the Creator, He gives not based upon their abilities. It was the favoring of Himself because of His plan. So be very cautious when you're trying to make deals with the world and forcing those people being prepared by Yahweh, because it can have very bad consequences. The Creator gives for a certain reason, to prepare His people. And if you are evil and trying to work with Satan in the world to force the person to do what a person is not ready, then you are evil. And you are condemned because you are doing evil. You are provided with, and it's not lacking. Let the person be matured until when the time comes. When the time comes, the Creator will bring the situation, and then the situation is resolved, but in His timing. Evaluate your lives and make sure, as long as you then are provided with, let the person be matured. Don't try to force a person that is not matured be matured when it's not the time. It shows your inability of believing His own words, His own instructions. And you then are making partnership with Satan, not with the Creator. Much more so if you are a first-day observer. Because the Creator has provided in order to bring you to His truth. Don't force a person, you yourselves being in sin, forcing the person that isn't being mature. Don't force that person to do what's not the time. So be more humbling, and then try to learn from the original manuscript. And there are a lot of people that have conditions of buying an original copy of the world. This copy of His own word. And they can start learning it. And then a lot of these people, they have money, they have cars, they have jobs, they have banking, they have funding, and they are so evil. They don't understand the scriptures, they don't share much the scriptures, and they force the others that are in the scriptures to do what's not the time yet to do. Because the Creator gives, and then the Creator takes it away. There are scores and scores of people that they begin to force His plan, and they themselves begin to be in want. Because they were forcing a situation, doing evil what they should not be doing. Watch yourselves before you were favored from His hand. A lot of people became unemployed for years. And then, when they get employed, then they begin to be, they begin to have a sense of importance. And then the humbling side during the time that they didn't have a job, where it's at. They begin to be elevated, and then they begin to make bargains with the world, and then finding fault in other people, though they know the person is being prepared. Be very cautious in what you do when people are around you and they are studying the Word. Because it wasn't not from you the Creator gave you the favor, it was from Himself. It wasn't based upon your ability. Because the Creator can find another person for your job very fast.